Hey there, today I want to discuss terminologies used in algebraic expressions. Now, when you want to study algebraic expressions or equations, you need these terminologies. You need to understand what they mean in order to be able to fully understand algebraic expressions or equations. So for the first terminology, we have expansion of brackets. Now, so the illustration, this is the first one for this. Now, here we have a bracket expression, and this is open bracket a plus b close bracket open bracket c plus d close bracket. Now, what expansion of bracket simply means is to convert and remove all brackets from the expression and convert it to just a simple straight line expression, just as we did here. So a plus b, that is open bracket a plus b close bracket open bracket c plus d close bracket becomes ac plus ad plus bd plus bd. Now, how do we did that? But if you want to understand how we did that, please check my video on how to expand brackets. So for the number 2, we have collection of like terms. Now, you always hear this in algebraic expressions and equations. Now, what is collection of like terms? Just as the name suggests, collection of like terms simply means bringing together items which are similar. Now, what you need to do when collecting like terms is to first look when anywhere you have variables, you must look whether they have squared or cube roots or are just simple one figure variables, such as this. We have 3a. Now, what they want us to do is to pick this, and just this a, we look for anywhere in the expression where there is another a, but in this expression we don't have any other a. So collecting of like terms, we are just simply going to write it as 3a. Now we come here and we say 2b. When we look at this b, in the other parts of the question we have 8b. So we are going to bring these two together, which will become plus 2b. Bringing this one, we have plus 8b. And now the last two is minus 16 and negative 16 also. So negative 4, sorry. Now what we are going to do here is, since because they are just numbers, they don't have variables attached to them, you are also going to bring them together whether they have the same sign or not. So this will become minus 16 minus 4. And when we simplify this further, we have this to be 3a. Now plus 2 plus 8 becomes plus 10b, and this will become minus 20. And that is how you collect like terms. So for the number 3, we have divide both sides. Now when we say divide both sides, we are simply talking about dividing by the coefficient of a variable. So this is the variable and this is the coefficient. So what this simply means is for us to divide by this coefficient both sides of the equation. So when we do that, we have this to be 4x divided by 4, which is the coefficient, and the other side of the equation divided by 4. Now 4x cancels 4, and 4 here will be 4. 4 in 16 is 4. 4 here is 1. So we are left with x equals to 4. And that is how you divide both sides. Now factorization. When we talk about factorization, we are simply talking about introduction of brackets to expressions or equations. Now here we removed brackets, but here we are going to introduce brackets. Now if you want to learn more about this, although I'm going to solve this one, but if you want to learn more, please check my video. I've done video on factorization of algebraic expressions. So in this video, in this one, we have 2a raised to power 2 plus 6b. All we want to do is to look for common items. Here we have 2, And in this 6 can also be written as 3 multiplied by 2. So we also have 2 here. And when we take 2 from this 6, we are left with 3. So the only thing we have common here is this 2, because this is a squared and this is b. They are not common. So all we simply need to do is to pick one of the common thing, which is 2, and open brackets and add the uncommon, which will be a squared plus, now this one is not common, so this will be 3, and this one, which will be plus 3b. And that is how you factorize expressions. These are the terminologies needed to understand algebraic expressions and equations. So if you know this, you are good to go. Thank you for watching, and please make sure to subscribe for more.